Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store. So striding forward now, Ian Happ. He'll get us started. First pitch on its way. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Happ drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The three true outcomes: homer, strikeout, or walk. Bottom line is, when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do: work the count and get on base. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike.
There's a called strike on a changeup. Not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Just getting started here in Seattle. A bouncer to the left side. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves it. Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1. Gene Segura standing in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. Hit on the ground out to short. Russell has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's D. Gordon now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Bounce to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself. And here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. Paxton has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Set to deal on 2-2. Chop toward the second baseman. Gordon is up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Now batting, Ben Zobrist, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swinging a soft liner. And there are two away now. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Nelson Cruz now. His past history against John Lester. He brings a big batting average of .367. He's also hit 3 home runs. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Lester, a 6'4" lefty. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
And he will get there at first, so he reaches on the drop third strike. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike one. Popped him up. Baez ranging into the outfield. He can't get to it. This one's down. And there's one away. Stepping into the box, Ryan Healy. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a little tapper. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
So he sets him down swinging. Ryan Healy becomes out number 2 this inning. Lester sets. Here's the 0-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Lester's 2-0 home. And now a check swing, but did he go around is the question. No, he did not, says Carl Dixon down at third base. It's ball one. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes. Here's Addison Russell, 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Pitch on the way. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Ready now, Jason Hayward. Here comes the first pitch. Turned on down the line. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Settling in now, Albert Almora. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a strike. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Back up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. Into the box, Ian Happ. He drew a walk his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. Swings through it for strike number 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
And the throw to first. Here now is Mike Zunino as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Grounded back up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners. Coming to the plate now, Cameron Maybin. First pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground. Zunino on at first, nobody out. And Maybin comes up empty on that one, and it's 0-2 now. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Hayward coming on. He's there. Oh, but he can't hold on. Throw into second, but a good job of staying with it as he throws his man out. Striding in once again, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In the air down the line in left. Happ sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. On to first, and they get the double play. So striding in, Javier Baez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now the pitch. Hit hard to short. Segura has it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Ready for another chance. Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low apparently. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 1-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Looking up is Haniger. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Haniger. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Heading out towards shallow right. Coming in is Haniger. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding into the box, Gene Segura. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now the pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Here's D. Gordon now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Baez moving to his left. One down. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nelson Cruz. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Short, hit hard. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Digging in now for the Mariners, Kyle Seager, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. First time up, he went down looking. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Zobrist. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the inning is over. Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. So in now for Chicago, Addison Russell. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Weak chopper up the line, but it gets foul. The windup and the 0-1. This is foul right side. Russell, just 24 years of age. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. High pop up. Healy is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Jason Hayward now. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Fouled away. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And he'll step off and try and reset. And he'll step off and try again. Here's the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Soft liner towards short. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Digging in to try it again, Albert Almora. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Hard hit towards center. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool the guy. It's 1-2.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Maben. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Stepping in, Denard expand, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. Next for Seattle, Mike Zunino. He reached on a single in his first try. A swing and a miss at a ball down. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Struck him out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maybin. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Hap looks up. Gone! Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the 2-out hit here brings up Gene Segura. Ready once again, Gene Segura. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Almora. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Javier Baez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And quickly there are 2 away. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Called strike over the outside corner. The 1-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The throw into second, and the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. The first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Still 1-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now a look and a throw back to second. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires. Now at the plate, D. Gordon. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. High in the air out to center field. Almora is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz. A hit in 2 tries so far. chopped weakly to the left. Russell's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So digging in now, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Lester into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Next will be the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Casey Lawrence comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. 2-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 2-1. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning. Here's Addison Russell, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? The second for 1. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. At the plate, Jason Hayward. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Segura. On to first, and this will remain. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Healy. Match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Happ is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So one away for Denard Span. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. Popped high in the air. Under it is Zobrist, 2 away now. Here now is Mike Zunino. First offering on its way. Tapper up the line, but that one rolls foul. Lester's ready. Here he comes 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Almora. And they have taken the lead. Here's Cameron Maben now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Zinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Ball no strike. Hit back up the middle. Russell ranging to his right. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. The next Cub up, Albert Almora. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Alex Colomé is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 48, Alex Colomé.
Now the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Hediger. He's got it 1 away. Digging in once again, Ian Happ. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard liner to center field. Maben is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's Javier Baez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Now in the box, Mitch Haniger. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Right fielder,
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Got him to go down swinging there. Mitch Haniger becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Russell over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's D. Gordon now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit in the air to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Almora.
And that ends the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. A bouncer to the left side. Seager has it. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. So here's the cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Ball one to start the at-bat. Edwin Diaz takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Diaz, just 24 years of age. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Maben moving in. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Ben Zobrist now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Fouled off. Rizzo leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Ready with another 0-2. Popped him up. Zunino waits on it. 2 down. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that misses for ball 1. One and one to Schwarber. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Count remains 2-2. Crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Zach Duke gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Got him swinging in the dirt. Zunino has it. Throw to first is in time, and the rally comes up just short as this ball game is over. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Seattle Mariners.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Oakland A's. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Stepping up now, Ian Happ, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
And signals cross that time, so he'll step. First delivery to him on the way. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Fires. He's become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least one or two guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
He's not going to be happy with the execution of that pitch at all. I wouldn't be shocked if it's time for the catcher to go out and talk to him, get him to bend his back and drive the ball down in the zone a little bit more.
High in the air out to center field. Number 22 is there, and he has it for the out. At the plate, Javier Baez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Just underway here in Oakland. Again, another foul ball. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 gone now. Standing in, Anthony Rizzo. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And right into the shift. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Byers sets his sights. Here he comes, 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The count now at 2-2. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Lowry's got it, and a wide throw, but a great job there to keep his foot on the bag, and that. So now it's Mark Hanna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike. Previously against Cole Hamels, 2 hits in 7 tries. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gloved by Russell, and that's out number 1. Striding in for Oakland, Jed Lowry. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way out in front. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to center.
Waiting on it is Almora.
And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Into the box now, Matt Chapman. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Tapped down the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. breaking ball backs him off a bit. It's 1-2.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
Almora is there, and he'll make the catch to now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. Fouled away.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So coming to the plate, Ben Zobrist. Now the pitch. And he takes ball one. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Kyle Schwarber. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Fires into his motion, coming at him with the 0-1. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
The 0-2 once more. On the ground and right at the shifted infielder. Lowry's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Olson is retired, and there's one away. Next up for the A's, Chris Davis. And he fouls this one off. Soft liner to the left side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, missed that one by a mile. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Stephen Piscotty goes down for the second out in the bottom half. 1-0 the count. And now he tries to hold up, but they'll appeal down to first. He went around, says Larry Bullard. It's strike one. So 1-1. Strike two swinging.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Digging in, Addison Russell, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Hit to first. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. In now, Jason Hayward. He's set. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And Hayward has a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Coming to the plate now, Albert Almora. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. As a look, now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Almora makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game. And hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. Now a long throw to third, and they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score. Throw to first, not in time, so they'll settle for one out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Almora rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2. Standing in, Javier Baez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ryan Butcher is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Howe stands at third with one gone in the inning. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent.
And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And this is taken in shy of the wall, but that should be plenty deep to score the run. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Rizzo, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And he'll get in there safely. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 here in the early going. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Chris Hatcher is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. 3 runs already home here. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone! Digging in, Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is line to left, and that'll be a base hit for Zobrist. And the 2-out success will bring Kyle Schwarber to the plate this inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Schwarber. In previous meetings with Chris Hatcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. 1 ball, no strikes the count. 1-1 the count.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. And it's fouled away. 2 out with a man at first. Lou Trevino is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Now another 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Jonathan Lucroy, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air down the right field line. Hayward on the run, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. High pop up. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Mark Hanna. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. He'll get it into second, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's Jed Lowry now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Hayward coming on, but this will land out there just foul. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Digging in now, Addison Russell. He singled his last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Popped him up. Chapman is over, and he puts it away for the first down. Stepping in, Jason Hayward. A base hit in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. This is skied into short left center. Kenna has a beat on it. 2 down. So stepping in, Albert Almora looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Fouled away. Comes set with the 0-1. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Kenna is going to get there. And that's the 3rd out. Striding in, Matt Chapman. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's Hamels back at it now as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The next 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. The next 0-2. Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball one. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put. Here's Javier Baez.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Pitch misses low. The throw down is there, and he's out trying to take second. The 1-0 home. Fly ball right down the line in left. And they can't run it down. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. He's set and the pitch. Runners off for second. 0-1 the count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Contreras, base runner at first with 1 out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Striding forward now is the DH, Kyle Schwarber. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the belt, the pitch. Runners on the move for second. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. On the move again from first. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Hit sharply on the ground. Gloved by Lowry. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is... Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Stephen Piscotty is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Hayward has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Here's Addison Russell. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Addison Russell.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Kenna looking up into the concrete staircases and gone. Here's Jason Hayward now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Chapman shading to his right. Makes the play. One away. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him. 2 down. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ian Happ. He flew out in his last at bat. 7 runs, 11 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Racing back the center fielder. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Into the box now, number 22 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Hayward coming on. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mark Hanna. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. No balls and 1 strike. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax.
And we'll have to leave it there. Here's Javier Baez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game from the stretch. And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. Number 22 has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Rizzo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard, but foul. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. First offering on its way. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Number 22 is there, and they. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. No hits to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. Russell has it. And that's the first out. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Olson. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. Behind
0-2 now. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here comes the first pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Two out, nobody on. Yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Emilio Pagan comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
High pop-up. Olsen over to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Addison Russell. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Runner goes for second. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kenna is there. He makes the play, and that'll... Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Here's the first pitch to him.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Ready for another shot now. Marcus Semien. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-1 count and the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He's feeling it out there on the mound. Just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Scorched to third. Baez fields it cleanly. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So striding forward now, Albert Almora. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kenna is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The next 0-2. Now a ball hit hard toward first. Well, taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Stepping up to the plate, Javier Baez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Fouled off. And there's strike three, so we'll see now if they can. Now batting, number 22. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Line drive to left. Hap is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Mark Hanna. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Grounded back up the middle. On to first, and now the A's are down to their final out. Here's Jed Lowry now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Pop straight up, and this will land foul. Last strike now for Oakland. Hit back up the middle. Russell's got it. Throw on to first. He'll be in time to get him, and the Cubs get a